Feels good to be a winner. Welcome to Mildly Competitive Night. And
I got it!
Participation and trophies are not awarded tonight. First place goes to me.
My jaw kind of hurts after that.
Your jaw?
My jaw, yeah.
I feel like you've played this game before.
Yeah, no, he sits in
had
his
a
office
strategy.
and he just eats his fruit
like-
by the
You
foot.
should see the Costco box I have in my office.
There's already 20 out of that 42 box gone.
We've been eating a lot of fruit by the foot today. Don't recommend it for a healthy diet. We're glad that you are here.
Yeah.
It is Mildly Competitive Night, the night where everything is going to be a competition, and that's going to start from now.
And go all the way into your Zoom groups, actually. So
is.
we're gonna have some games in your Zoom groups that you're gonna want the most people in your Zoom groups for. The more people you have, the better chance of winning some cool prizes.
Wait, so you're telling me if I text my friends and say, hop on the live stream and then come to Zoom, there's a better chance that I'm going to win?
Yep, that's true. That's what I'm saying.
What do we win?
Cool stuff.
And this, unfortunately, will be our last quarantine cruise. So we want you all to text North Shore students to 97,000. So you can get all the updates about what's going down this summer, because we want to see y'all and we want you to have a full summer, and we have some things planned.
Yeah,
So
don't forget, text 90 North Shore students to
100,000 to
97,000.
North Shore students.
97,000.
Thanks, Mitch.
Well,
Dance, yes.
Yeah, we got some crazy stuff coming on this summer that you're not gonna want to miss. But
also, as we're playing our games tonight, we want you to reply in the comments who you want to win. We want to see who you're pulling for and all this, and it should be me.
or it could be me. Probably should be me.
No.
Me. Let's be real.
I think we need to start this off with, a little friendly competition of road case bowling. You guys know what that is, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
Let's go. Let's go get our uniforms on. Let's do some road case bowling.
Brooks, you're trash.
You're trash, Brooks. Do the best we can. Do the best we can. Go out there, give it 110% every time.
How you feeling about the big race?
You know, when we started talking about road case bowling, I knew that I was prepared for this. And I'm right. Look over there. Peter Pan's dressed up, ready to go. And let's be real. I'm going to take home the gold today, okay?
Speed.
Straight, Mitch. Straight. Straight, Mitch. How do you feel about that roll?
The rider was upset at me because I threw the case wrong, but
That's not his fault. Just here to.
do the best I can. Do the best we can. Go out there, give it 110% every time.
All right, Brooks, how do you feel about your performance?
I trained pretty hard. It was a big team effort. I can't thank enough of my trainer, but and my workout regimen, my protein stuff that I drink.
How do you feel?
Feel good. Bruce is talking a lot of trash, but I'm about to show him how we roll here.
You can't have feet on the ground. You know that.
I said that.
Who said that? Feet on the ground.
No, nothing touches the ground.
So, Mitch, you're currently in last place. How do you feel?
Feel great. Winning isn't everything. Some people will try to tell you that you always win, but I'm having a good time, and that's okay.
You know, Mitch says winning's not everything. You know who says that? Losers. Here we go.
How you feeling?
You know, as my good friend Silvetsky once said, when you look in the mirror, make sure you look at the front and the back. Here we go. And that is how it's done.
How do you feel?
Feel like I'm in last? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to win. Hopefully I can win. I don't know. The competition's pretty stiff. No!
So you didn't get any on that one.
Yeah, it's a tough game of strategery.
Brooks! Brooks, you're trash!
Get out of here! Yeah! What's up?
Classic 6 to 8 curve.
My hoodie says. It says, "Don't me. I'm a cool horse rider." That says everything you need to know. How's second place feel, Brooks?
This game is rigged.
Cody really needed the win, so you know, there for him. Yeah.
You know what they say? Winners are winners.
How does victory taste?
It's sweet. Okay, well, I don't want to say that I knew, but Road Case Bowling Champion 2020.
I'm not going to say you cheated, but
Okay.
But I cheated,
You sure did.
and I lost.
You definitely cheated.
Cheaters never win.
But I'm number one.
but they might have the most fun. Okay, guys, we're going to be playing competitions all night, even in your Zoom groups. So here's the thing. You still have time to recruit people into your Zoom groups because the more people you have tonight, the better chance you will have to win. Just saying.
Speaking of which, I have a game for us
Okay.
called Name Dat Praise.
I love it.
So how it works is we have some tracks here to worship songs that we all know very well.
Okay.
We're going to bring in elements of those songs one at a time, and whoever gets the song right wins. If you guess and you get it wrong, you are out for the rest of that
I got
round.
this.
Correct.
All right, and we're playing first to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, sounds
All
good.
right.
Maybe-
so
can we
let's
do like a practice round?
Yeah, let's do Bruce. Let's see if you can
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
get
let you.
this
I'll let
one.
you have this one.
All right, I think I need a little bit more here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I recognize it. I recognize it.
I'm gonna go to a different part of the song. Here we go. All right. Keep thinking on that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Bruce.
I know it. No, don't
Bruce.
tell me. No, don't tell me.
Wait, listen right here.
There are vocals in the track, Bruce.
I know. Hold on.
Okay. This
Okay,
is
this
this
is-
no,
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 it's right. This is my
No,
time.
this isn't gonna work. We all know Waymaker. Let's be real.
Are you serious?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Can
Wow.
we get Mitch? Can we get like a sub or something? Like I don't think this is gonna.
I think we need a sub. Hey.
Brooks.
Yeah, I think I could probably help out a little bit if
All right.
Nice.
need
Nice.
some assistance here. So
Guys, let's. We're glad Brandon's here tonight. Brandon, would you like to play Name That Praise with us?
I would love to play. Thank you.
All right, Bruce, you hop over here. I'm hopping
how
over
about
there.
you-
Let's pray.
Your sub.
Let's praise.
That's more your speed. We'll. Come over to the match.
All right, first round of Name That Praise, first to 3. Fellas, I'm gonna add some tracks, and first one to guess it wins. You guys ready?
I feel good.
Okay.
Graves in the Gardens.
Wow, that was Graves.
Dude, it's unmistakable.
Did you hear that? It was like whoa, 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 whoa.
I had like one track going. That's pretty impressive.
That's an organ. It's like one of the main things.
Okay. Okay. It's whatever. I mean, I'm not the only not worship pastor on this game. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Brave. You're brave, Cody.
thanks, dude.
All right,
Next one.
second song here.
Good Grace.
Wow, good grace.
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry, Brandon. That was a youth song. That was a youth throwback.
Y'all
so
sang it?
Yeah, we sang it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
we
okay.
get introduced.
Nice
to
job.
it.
Nice job.
Ooh,
Oh,
he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
all right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Third song.
Okay. Is it Tremble? It's not.
No, it's not Tremble. You're out.
Yeah. I went for the quick.
The Blessing.
No.
I know what it is now. Dang it! I shouldn't have gone past.
Same chord progression.
You want me to help you? It's
Build My Life.
It's Build My Life.
Dude, as soon as I heard the second note, I was like, they're gonna know this. They're gonna know this key part.
Brandon, I'm not saying you're letting me down, but you're kind of letting me down.
I'm letting you down. I'm sorry. It's weird. It's like all the songs sound the same. I don't know.
Maybe is this one gonna start with the keyboard again? I need to prep myself.
I don't know, but you ready?
Tremble.
No, you're out.
Um,
It's a funky one.
Everby.
Oh!
Wow.
Everby!
I
Nice.
recognize the reverb snare on Everby.
Nice.
Yeah, we do. We got that.
Everby.
Yeah, add in a little more.
In your face, Mitch.
It's really good. I was like,
Dude.
Yep, I remember that.
That's a weird sound effects thing going on there.
Little spring reverb on the snare. All right.
Here we go.
Look to the sun.
Nope, you're out.
Take it.
I can't think of the name of the song. Gone.
It's gone.
Youth song.
Youth song.
There you go.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, I
It was in my
recognize
mind
it.
and It was
I still-
gone.
yeah.
Okay, I think it's time. I think we need to do a little bit of
I was
a
like, he is risen.
A mix up.
mix up here.
What's a
Okay.
mix? What's that mean?
I don't know.
We
Just
got 2-2-1.
2-2-1.
2-2-1. It's a close game.
you ready?
All right. Yeah. Where are we waiting for?
It helps me hear better. Come thou fount.
It is Come Thou Fount.
Bro,
That was all you got from that drums, man.
that's a weird drum sound.
I think he just won. That's 3.
Wow.
Mitch.
Congratulations, Mitch. On a technicality, I don't know what the technicality was, but
Nice work.
Thanks. Winner.
Proud of you, Mitch.
Sorry,
I think
Brooks.
I'd be more
It's
concerned.
my
if
job.
it's okay.
Throwing those youth songs at me, man.
you- Ooh. Sorry.
Thank
Hey.
you so much, Brandon,
thanks,
for
Brandon,
helping
for-
us out.
For playing.
He's gone.
Brandon. Guys, we love Brandon around here, but when you gotta lose, you gotta lose. You know? I'm just kidding. Brandon, we love you. We love you. So that was fun. That's a
Yeah.
good, we should play that game
Yeah.
more often.
Yeah, it's a good game.
So what's
Did y'all guess any of the songs? Anybody? Let me see in the comments. Did
Okay,
you
well,
guess the
some of
song
these,
first?
I don't know how some of them are gonna be, like you hear a dong, and you're like, oh, Come Thou Fount. What?
Dude, it's a very distinct beat. I'm telling you.
It was 2 drums.
Yeah, I think I need to play with some like middle schoolers. I think that's more my speed. Is like,
If we
give me
put-
the
if we
chorus
put more
and
like T Swift in there, maybe some Joe Bros, you'd have a chance.
I don't. I think that hurts. I think I'm offended.
Anyways, well, you know what I was thinking? That we could do something else going into tonight, and that's just a classic game.
Oh, yeah.
A seminary classic, you know, where we just play a little game we like to call Preach Off. All right, so Preach Off, here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna do our normal standard USPO rules.
Everyone knows those rules. Yeah.
Of course. And so for you at home, that means that we're going to do one round of 90 seconds where each of us has a moment to preach the most preachable thing we want to about the book of Daniel.
We've been hanging out in the book of Daniel while we've been in quarantine cruise, so we're just going to give our recaps of the biggest takeaway from Daniel and apply it to our lives.
Yeah. So clearly you have your Bible.
I'm ready to go. I'm
You've
always
been
ready.
Preparing. You probably need a little more time.
Okay.
But we'll let you go. You can go last. I'll go. You go first, Mitch. I feel like
Sure.
that seems good. So round 1. Here we go.
So looking at Daniel, I see one theme throughout the whole book that is just amazing and stands out to me, and it's God's sovereignty. And what does that mean? You might not know what that word means, but it means that God is in control. He is ruler. He is reigning over all. And we see this time and time again in his provision in Daniel's story. So I think overall, this book shows us God's sovereignty, but it also teaches us about our control and how we need to surrender and give up that control in order for God to do the things in our life that he needs and wants to do. And that's a hard thing for us to do, to sit there and say, I want what you want, God. I don't want the things that I want. The desires that I have aren't mine anymore. I surrender everything to you. And that's what we see Daniel doing time and time again in this book, surrendering to God everything that he has. So, sovereignty is the main point of Daniel. That's my round.
All right, Daniel 6:10 says this. It says, 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before. And here's what this Bible verse is telling me. We see Daniel, and if you had never heard of the story before, Daniel is about to be thrown in the lion's den, but we don't know that for the first time as we look at it. But what I do see is that clearly Daniel was a man that prayed. He was a guy that followed God. And previously, already in Daniel, we've seen that that's gotten Daniel and his friends in trouble for following God before he chose to follow the king or the officials or the government of his day. But here's what I think that I want us to see from this verse, this little phrase where he said, just as he had done before. Just as he had done before, he's going to get down on his knees 3 times a day and pray. Daniel formed these little habits. He formed these little routines that was a way that he was able to put God first in his life. There's a lot of things that people are saying, you should bow down to these statues, or you should eat this type of food, or you should do this type of thing. When in all reality, Daniel knew that that's what was being said, but he knew that God had called him to something different. And so for you and for me, I think that it says one thing, that we have to follow God even in the little things. We have to follow God because when we follow him in the small things, we will be able to follow him faithfully in the big things later on.
Okay, in the book of Daniel, there are a few themes that stick out, but this one is prominent. This one is all over the place. We see Daniel and his friends, they are in captivity, and they're actually standing up against the king. The king says, hey, you guys are great. I want to feed you all the same type of food that I'm giving all my other servants. And they said, no, we won't defile ourselves with that food. And everyone thought that they were crazy. Everyone thought that they were going to be weak. But we see in Daniel 1 that God actually blesses them. Okay, fast forward to Daniel 3. This is a big story. This might be the story that you know. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. What happens? There's a big golden image, a big golden statue, and they refuse to bow down to it. They actually stand up to culture and stand up to the king, and they're punished for it. Okay, keep going. Fast forward to Daniel 6, and we see Daniel is thrown into the lion's den because he continues to pray. He actually goes against culture and continues to pray. What's the theme here? The theme is when we stand up for God, when we stand against culture, sometimes that means standing against culture, that one, people will be enraged, people will be angry, but also God will bless you. He is always faithful to bless those who stand up for him. That's the theme in Daniel. Come on, boom, winner.
All right, so that was our first round of our preach off. You feel good?
Yeah, good job, fellas.
I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like I'm in the lead.
I feel like you took what we said and said it all over again.
Amalgamated it.
I don't know what that word means, but here's the thing. Whenever you preach the word, you preach it straight and true. Lives gonna be changed.
When you preach the word, you preach it straight and true.
That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Who said that?
Brooks, just now.
Wow.
Cool.
Wisdom.
Whose did you like? That's what we really want to know. So here's what's going to happen. We are now going to have 30 seconds, back to back to back knockout round. You can say whatever you want. Just get what you want to say in.
Yeah, per the PCAPO rules.
The USPO.
You're right, USPO rules.
It's
right.
for the people, okay? Do it for them. Mitch,
Okay.
do it for them.
Cody, do it for them.
I'm doing it for you. Brooks, ready?
Sure.
Go.
So here's the thing. In Daniel, we see he stands up for God, which means standing against culture. Have you ever thought about this? Maybe standing up for God means standing up against culture. Guys, we stand up for so many things in this world, so many social media things, so many new trends. It is really easy to stand up for stuff. It's really hard to stand up for God. I saw a bumper sticker that said pro-wolf. Hey, I'm all for the wolves, but you know what's cooler than being pro-wolf? Being pro-Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. Stand up for Jesus.
All right, Mitch.
Well done.
Let's go.
Well, I would like to talk about just the amazing courage and obedience of Daniel. He was 16 when he went to slavery. God gave him wisdom so that he would be set apart and be able to carry out the plan that God had. And the whole time, he didn't grumble, he was humble, and he said, whatever, God, you want, please put it on me, I will take it. And he did. And that didn't come without sacrifice on his part, and we see that. But the whole time, he knows that God is in control. And that's a hard thing for us to give up, control.
Okay, I love he didn't grumble, he was humble.
Oh,
That's
good.
good.
Didn't grumble. Here's the thing. Okay, my turn. Here we
Did
go.
I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Points for Mitch. Bonus points, dude. All right, so here's a verse that is often looked at whenever you go to Daniel. It says this in chapter 3, verse 18. But even if he does not, we want you to know, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship them. And this is simply Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego saying, hey, we're going to follow God, and we're going to trust that even if God doesn't show up, he's still faithful, he's still good, he's still going to be there for us. So when we see Daniel, we see a lot of stories of how God shows up even when no one's expecting it. So I think in our lives today, we can still trust that too.
That's true.
It's just good, but
Yeah.
guys, this was our first and probably last preach off.
I don't know. I'm entering a league, a PCO PO league,
A USPO.
USPO league.
USPO.
Right, that's the one. I don't know how the voting's going right now. I don't know how students are feeling about our.
All I know is that I'm undefeated thus far, so please help me.
All I know is I've never won anything before in my life, so I could really use the help.
Aw, Bruce.
Thanks.
You win.
Just whatever sympathy points I can get, you know what I'm talking about.
I win all the time, so you don't have to vote for me.
But he's so cool. Here's what I want to know.
Stay humble, don't grumble.
Here's what I want you to know. Kind of sadly,
Yep.
this is our last quarantine cruise because we're heading into the summer. We're about to just go full swing into stuff that is coming your way that we are planning, we're getting ready for. But in order to find out about those things, you need to follow us on social media. You need to text 97,000.
Nope. North Shore students to 97,000.
Oh,
North Shore students to 97,000.
you
That's
got
the
it.
best way to get all the info straight into your
Phone.
phone.
That's what that's called. Yeah. Did you almost forget?
Mobile device.
So it's gonna be coming your way, so sign up. But now, Zoom.
Zoom. Yeah, there's a link, and it will be popping up right now to link to the Zoom rooms. But when we're there, we're actually going to have some competitions.
Don't forget.
Yeah, don't forget. We're actually going to have some competitions because it is mildly competitive night. So as you follow that link, know that your leader, your life group leader, has all the details, all the ways that you can win some points and score some points for your team.
And here's the thing.
The bigger the group, the better.
Yeah, the bigger the group, the better. So if your friends still aren't on the stream yet, invite them, get them to at least go to Zoom. And if you win, everyone that is in your life group on Zoom is going to get a prize from us. So don't miss out.
Yeah, this prize is going to be sweet. So you want to invite those friends and win that game.
Bigger the group, the better chance you got to win.
It's true. So I think that's all we know. Head over to Zoom right now. The first person on Zoom gets extra points.
That's not true.
That isn't Ben.
I have literally been on Zoom like this entire time while this broadcast has been going on. So
Oh, maybe you can help everyone into their rooms quicker.
I would
then.
love to help people into their rooms quicker, but everyone starts yelling at me and like chatting and
Dude, there's a
like,
lot of pressure.
it is a lot of pressure, and I'm just trying to hoping my Wi-Fi connection doesn't go down.
Did you just sneak away the other night just so you had to like?
I went. I had to decompress. I had to take a bag and kind of serenity now, just kind of
Serenity now.
yeah.
Not a
and-
sponsor.
And just kind of decompress a little bit, and yeah, came back in because it's a lot of pressure getting people into rooms. You guys don't know what it's like on my hand at the computer. Stuff. But hey, if you have some patience, I will let you into your rooms. Make sure you put your grade after your name. That really helps.
Hopefully, though, they're gone by now.
I would hope.
Because
that
if
they're
you
gone.
haven't left already, you didn't get the extra points.
Here's the thing that always makes me laugh though and kind of chuckle, because there's always someone in the chat on the stream
That
that
still
says
stays there?
they stay, but they also
Oh.
like they change their name in the chat.
Not on North Shore's page. In Zoom, we want you to have your name.
I
Okay?
wish they would talk, but that's not. We're not there yet. That's like
We'll get there.
2025.
We'll
yeah.
get there one day.
Yeah.
So you just have to change your name, not here, because we're done here. We're not even happening right now, but
In Zoom, you have to change your name.
yes, in Zoom.
So it says Brooks August, grade, I don't know, 15th, 16th. I don't know what I'm.
You're older than that.
Hold on. Grade 19.
19?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like 3 years of post grad.
Huh.
Grade 19. Sweet ballet from Mitch. Man, I wish we could put an Easter egg in here.
I think we're done.
Like, hey, if you're still here, congratulations.
You've won the golden egg.
Yeah, the Golden Egg Award.
The golden baby.
You've won the golden baby award.
I hurt my arm.
Does it look like I'm holding it?
Ow!
Does it look like I'm holding it on a platter?
Bye.
You too can win
The great golden baby.
the great golden baby.
Oh!